Welcome, fellas. I just came back from Walmart. I purchased some mats because I'm gonna start doing, open up a private membership site to do training and stuff like that in the morning. But had an epiphany while I was at Walmart. I came to realize why the pickup artists don't promote internet dating. You guys, many of you guys are from that whole area. You notice how the pickup artists always push the man chooses, and they push that philosophy. No matter what you look like, you could be the ugliest motherfucker in the world. All you gotta do is just be the chooser and go up and get her. Except in internet dating, the truth comes out. Because there are guys like the guy whose profile or what do you call it, testimonial that I read this morning. He's a personal trainer and a bodybuilder, and he was sending out messages and getting no response. The guy has, his body's all rocked out. So obviously, the truth of the matter really comes into fruition here when you really study it. You can see that women actually do the choosing. You can send out 1,000 messages. If they don't like you, they don't respond. And I can see that's why they don't push it. Plus, as I said this morning, there's no money in it. But also, it would make the very bare truth very apparent to anyone with the eyes to see. So it kind of rang through my head, and then I start realizing, okay, why? And then it came to me, okay, they would lose money. They wouldn't be able to sell the dream. I kind of put it together with the ad that I read last night that was really, really powerful. Almost had me ready to go down there and give the guy some money, even though I knew the guy was fake. That's how good it was. It was strong. It was all about, how to get women to come up to you. And I didn't read the whole ad. I just skimmed through it. Just skimming, I was like, whoa, yeah, really, wow, yeah. Whoa. And by the time I knew it was fake, but by the end of it, I said, well, let me just go check it out. And maybe it might be some truth to what he's saying, but I knew it wasn't because this guy's a marketer. And then I did some more research on the guy, and sure enough, he was a direct mail marketer. That's why his piece was so strong. They know how to write good marketing. And the smart ones, they hire copywriters to write their stuff for them. I do all my own copywriting. That's why my shit sucks. If I was smarter, I would actually hire a copywriter so I'd have some real powerful shit like that. Because that's just amazing. But, I'm trying to learn to do this stuff myself, and I'm enjoying the process. What can I say? In internet dating, you really do see the truth of the matter. And it makes you have to sharpen up your game. Like a lot of fellas put up these weak-ass profiles. They don't take into consideration, wearing the right clothes, the right setting, the right lighting on their photos, because that's the first thing that catches a woman's eye, okay, is your photograph. That's the first thing. All right? Now, the second thing is that girls and women will look at your profile. Women will read it. I've had so many women read my profile and compliment me on it. It's not even funny. I started actually saving them. And now I've got a nice little list of them. I started saving a few years ago. I saved them when I started talking about this, and I just recently started back again. One woman was able to see through my game. And she said, I know you must be getting a lot of women with the words you've used. So she said she's the type that more alert, more awake. She could see through that I was using words. But that's okay. She still wanted to meet me. If you go to my Plenty Fish pimping site, you can see her message to me. because if you click on the cut and pasted stuff that I did there, it'll expand it, and you can see what women said. It's amazing, fellas. When I look at all the stuff that's going on the internet, I can only shake my head and laugh sometimes. I just watched this guy, Scooby. He has a fitness channel, and I was immediately struck by his sincerity and honesty. And that's the kind of people that we need to see more of. It's people that are honest about their stuff and are sincere about it. So I'm hoping more people like him actually do come to the net, and you guys can quit being ripped off and start investing in real tools that'll help you instead of the junk that's out there. Now, I did watch a video by a guy named AFC Adam. It was on his dance game, and I had to give the brother props because he did it like I talk about doing it. I think it's called Dance Game by AFC Adam. Go look for it yourself. He walked up. I don't know if it's a setup. Most of their stuff is pickup artists set up. I couldn't tell. I wasn't paying attention to it enough. I just liked the way he got up on the girl, started moving. He twirled around. That's what a lot of guys, a lot of nerds, they go to ballroom dancing and the salsa stuff because they have trouble freestyling, dancing free. They need structure. I've noticed nerds need structure, so they like that structured dance, and they can't get out there and just freestyle. But I can see elements of, he's been to the ballroom stuff because he twirled a girl around, but then he brought her back. See, he brought her back and pulled her into him, and then danced, and then he skipped off to another girl. But I got to give him props on it. And he also did what I talked about doing. He just reached his hand out. He didn't say one fucking word. Like I said, what you do, you walk up. You just put your hand out. If she likes you, she'll take it. Okay? Or if she wants to dance. So that trying to yell in a girl's ear, "Hey, you want to dance?" was my goober days, my dumb days. Don't be that stupid anymore, fellas. When you go to the clubs, the music's loud. How many of you guys have had girls go, I've had that happen so many times in my past. That's one good reason why I'm glad I stopped asking. Hey, you want to dance? Would you like to dance? And after you get yelled in the ear, they're turned off. No. One of the fellows in my forum just posted how he finally asked a girl to dance. That's the guy that I've been struggling with. And I'm really happy. She turned him down, but, it's the fact that he did it. How many of you guys go to the clubs and you just stand there holding the walls up like the walls are going to run away or something? At least walk over and ask girls to dance, especially if you catch their eye. Okay? That way you at least have some fun. Learn to enjoy the nightclubs. Years ago, the pickup artists, they always preached that nightclubs were the worst place. But I'm glad to see they've learned their lesson and are graduating guys to the nightclubs. The bad thing is that, like what happened in Germany, they were kicked out of a bunch of nightclubs because you get a bunch of goobers up in a club, big nosed geeks run around, run up on girls like piranhas. That's a turnoff to the club. To the women in there. You gotta have more class and style and sophistication about yourself, especially if they were preaching the do a mohawk type of haircut and wear a big gold clock or something to make you stand out. That's Flavor Flav. No, don't do that. Okay, you want to stand out in your dress by having like a nice player shirt on, nice dark wash jeans, some nice shoes, and a nice watch. Okay, real players, you'll see they'll have like a thumb ring. That's a sign of cool. You're trendy there. You get that thumb ring. Little hint there. I never needed one. I never wore one, but I noticed. I study people, and I study the Caucasian guys, the Caucasian players who are good, and I saw how they dressed. The open flowy shirt, the thumb ring, the trendy hairdo, that kind of thing. Whatever's trendy, and the dark wash jeans and the nice shoes. Those are the guys that the girls flock to. So if you're trying to get to the clubs, you want to dress like that. You're a Caucasian dude or a brother, because I've seen brothers do it too. All right, fellas. So take these game tips, put them into use. Peace.